All right, today we're checking the Kong figure from Playmates, 6-inch line. This is for the upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong flick that has been delayed again. So I snagged this at Walmart and they had a pretty nice section considering their toy aisle seems to be kind of dry. They don't really have much product up, but they do have the Godzilla stuff, Godzilla vs. Kong stuff. This is a 6-inch Kong figure from the movie. Once again, he is equipped with this weapon, and the rumor is that this is actually a spine from Godzilla's back that he has connected to this, what appears to be some type of fossil, a bone, some type of bone structure, and I can't determine what this bone belongs to, but I guess that'll be explained in the film. This is actually my very first Kong figure, and if you are familiar with my channel, I have a pretty decent Godzilla figure collection, but there's always the absence of Kong, and I thought this would be the best fit because I not only do I like the scale, the detail is very nice. It has nice posability. I passed on the Skull Island Kong. I think that was by Playmates as well. I might be mistaken. It's the giant Kong figure. I think it was in 12-inch line, and I didn't like the fact that the legs weren't posable. It had nice posability in the arms and the head, but I didn't really care for the figure, so I passed on it. So here's Kong complete. um, I appreciate King Kong. You know, King Kong predates Godzilla. His debut was in the 1933 RKO film, and very nice. The movie itself is a classic that'll be timeless, and King Kong is a timeless character as well. As you can see, they keep remaking him, rebooting him, re-envisioning his character. So my gripe with the upcoming Godzilla vs. Kong version of Kong is that they scaling him up to be the height of Godzilla or near Godzilla's height, and this is supposed to be Godzilla's largest incarnation in movie form, in live action movie form, I should say. So I don't think it's fair that they, really boosting Kong's height and size to fit with Godzilla, because Godzilla's a total different creature than Kong. I hope there's a good explanation to why Kong is gonna be a compatible foe for Godzilla, as far as his strength and ability goes. So yeah, this Kong figure has a lot of posability, joints in the elbows, wrists, ball joint, shoulder socket, a lot of good rotation. My issue with demonstrating posability is because I'm using my other arm for my camera to record this video, so I don't like to demonstrate too much with the posability. You can see the points of articulation, if that helps. You can also check out, there's many other videos on this figure. It's the Playmates Kong figure. And checking out the box, I was very excited to get this, so I couldn't wait to unwrap it before I started shooting. So yeah, the box is pretty cool. I think it pops. You see it when you walk down the aisle. You're like, wow, look, Godzilla vs. Kong on the top there. Very nice art pin up there. I think that's the main picture for the movie. That's the main advertisement. In the back, you get this information. Kong with battle axe. You see the description there. I think this is a synopsis of the film itself. There's Kong. You might not be able to see through the camera, but it's funny, like the box, usually the figure on the box is the prototype version, and the paint app looks way better. There's like grays and browns, shades of brown. The eyes are very well lit. I mean, I think the figure captures it, but the paint app is not the same. It's way better on the box. So you see the the feature it comes with has a little gimmick where his a piece of his arm is removable and it reveals a wound. Let's see if I can do it with one shot. Okay, yeah, you see there. You can see like the the meat in his arm, like it's just revealed there, and it's pretty brutal. I mean, I wonder what causes that. I'm sure Godzilla takes a chunk out of that piece of his arm. So here's the other items from the toy line. And honestly, the only figure I was interested that I saw was Kong. I might pick up the skull crawler at a later date. I just, at the moment I needed a Kong figure. I have all this Godzilla stuff and I don't have a Kong. So I thought it only made sense if I picked Kong up for just $10, by the way. The retail value is very affordable, very reasonable considering the toy line is very decent too. I didn't like the Godzilla. I saw Godzilla. I have, as far as the MonsterVerse Godzilla figures, I already have the NECA 2014 24-inch figure, which I think is a masterpiece. And after having that figure, I really have no desire to collect any other MonsterVerse Godzillas. So I am interested in this war bat because it looks like a weird looking, that's a cool looking bat snake or whatever that's supposed to be. That actually looks like it's gonna be dangerous in the movie. Yeah, there's two Godzillas here. So my issue with Godzilla, look how small his skull is. Talk about Skull Island. Look at his skull. It's kind of like shrunken. So yeah. Also, I want to mention that this Kong figure, if you give me a moment, I'm gonna compare him to the Playmates Ninja Turtles figures, which I think has the same scheme. Okay, so here I have Donatello from the Playmates line, Ninja Turtle line, and yeah, their points of articulation is very, very similar. Even going down to the hip hinge here, it's like it has that, I don't know what to call that, like a swivel thing, where you could rotate the leg, but you have to like to get it, like you have to twist it. Pardon this. Hold on. You have to twist it to like get different poses out of the leg because it doesn't have a ball joint. I mean, there's a ball joint in there. At the same time, there's this. I don't know what to call that piece there, but yeah, the Ninja Turtle has the same. It's the same posability on these two figures, and I thought that was an interesting thing to point out because Playmates does have a history of making action figures similar to what this Kong looks like. So yeah, that's the comparison there. And finally, here's my imitation of that famous shot of Kong and Godzilla battling on a battleship or an aircraft carrier. I tried my best, and I think it's pretty cool. And I think this should be the actual scale between the monsters because Godzilla's huge, and there's no reason why Kong should be that same height. So I thought this was kind of funny, and you see the green screen in the background. So the special effects aren't finished here, but yeah, that's why the movie's delayed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out my channel. You might enjoy the content, past, present, and future. Stay tuned.